Hi there, it's Jenny Keysweater, and I'm here today to show you and explain what is the binary tree, how it works, and how it benefits not only you, but your teammates that you share your binary tree legs with. Okay, so that is a huge benefit that in our business, we work together as a team, and I'm gonna show you exactly how it works. Okay, so hopefully you can see this with my whiteboard. When you enroll and get your spot on the tree, you will see in your back office a little circle, and obviously that is you. Okay, so everybody, regardless who you are, everybody has a right leg and a left leg, okay, on our tree. So we have our right and we have our left, all right? And then in this business, you are on one of the legs, you share the leg with your sponsor, whoever brought you into the business. Okay, so we refer to that as the co-captain leg. So I'm actually going to draw that. So you would need to find out for your sponsor, and your sponsor should tell you which leg do we share together, because when you look at your back office, you won't be able to see anything above you, but it's important to know that. So let's say that this is you, of course, and this is above you. And there's somebody here, and this is your sponsor. Okay, so if that's your sponsor, okay, and maybe even there's like several people, okay, there's a good chance that there's several people here, but there's a leg that you share with your sponsor. So in this scenario, your sponsor would say, okay, we share your left leg. All right, so when you are building, you are going to put people that you sign up either on your left or on your right, and you will know that all these people that you share this leg with will be building this same leg. Okay, and I will get to how that works here in a second. Now, so this in this scenario would be the co-captain. Oops, I can't spell. Co-captain leg, okay? Looks terrible. The OCD in me is gonna have to fix that. The co-captain leg. Okay, moving down. That's your co-captain leg you share with other brand partners. Then, and this is true for everybody, not just you, then there's another leg that you start that you are the captain of. Okay, so whether you are the master distributors at the top or you are whatever month, year, that you get in, you will share one with your sponsor, and then that's your co-captain leg, and then this leg, so in this scenario, because you're shooting off the left that shares with your sponsor, then in this scenario, this would be your captain leg. So you start this leg. Okay, so it doesn't matter. That's what kind of I feel like this is what makes this very fair, is that it doesn't matter when you get in or who's above you or whatever, because if you never build the other side, that's on you. And you can't have a successful business without building both sides of the leg. So you share one, and then you are the captain of the other one. All right, so let's say you sign up, and in the morning you might see, I'm going to use a different color, a person's name here that you've never heard of. And you're like, oh my gosh, there's a person below me. I didn't do that. Did I do that? And it kind of takes you by surprise when you're new. So I want to prepare you for that. That could happen. And so you were about to sponsor your sister, okay, who you always put your first person that you sponsor on the leg that's the co-captain leg first. So let's say you were like, I really wanted my sister right next to me. Well, your sister, so this person got in first. This person could have been sponsored by anybody above you in that leg, because we always put whoever we sponsor or enroll in the tree at the bottom of our leg. Okay, so your sister then would go in the next hole. So we're going to put sister. All right, now you might look at that as like, oh, that's kind of annoying, but really that's a benefit. You want all these people to be adding people to your legs, because every week when we get paid, these people all, as this continues to grow over the months, years, looking at this as a legacy international billion-dollar company one day, this tree is going to grow, okay? And all that volume is rolled up to you, wherever you got your spot, from below. Okay, so let's say then, so you want volume, obviously, because volume equals team cycle bonuses. So we're all working together. So your sponsor, then you want to get to know who these people are too, because it's to your benefit to help each other, okay? So you get your sister in, and let's say she gets somebody in, okay? So this is her sister's neighbor. I can't spell today. Okay. So her first person is going on her right? Or excuse me, I should take that back. Her first person is going on her shared leg because your sister shares this same leg with you. Okay, so that's where your sister enrolled this person. All right, and then let's say that you enroll, your sister enrolls not only her neighbor, but now she enrolls her best friend. So she's going to put her other person here. Okay, so best friend. So now I can tell you that as this branches out, okay, and there's people who sign up people into all these branches. I mean, you can imagine over time how this will exponentially grow. So I hope you can see that here. Oh, there's a glare. Sorry. All right, there's a glare right there, but maybe I can move this. Okay, so as this continues to grow, then all of these people and all these branches is rolling up to you at the end of the week for your benefit. Okay, so all this as it branches out, like I said, is coming off your left leg. Now, why did I say that this was a benefit? Because your sponsor, this person, this person, this person, everybody that's above you, and everybody that shares this leg, like I said, they're putting new people at the bottom of it and continuing, and then those people spurt out into new branches. And again, at the end of the week, you're all going to be working together and have an amount of volume. So you want your leg to grow. Your sponsor has a vested interest in you to train you and to help you because it's to their benefit and it's to your benefit too. So if you look at this leg and you hear like, okay, like Susie up here is up here and there's a doctor right here, like those are the people that you're going to be on a team with. Okay, even though we all as Mavericks work together on a team, but specifically as this thing grows, these are the people you're sharing. Now remember I said there was a there was a captain leg. So the second person you enroll, let's say it's a colleague, let's say you're going to enroll Mike. Okay, so that second person that you enroll, I can't write today. The second person you enroll, because remember, the only person in this scenario that you have enrolled personally is your sister. Okay, everyone else did the work. You enrolled your sister. She did her neighbor and her best friend, and all these people exponentially grew their team. Okay, now I'm sure you had a hand in helping her because we worked together as a team. But all you've done in this scenario so far is enroll your sister. Okay, and then all these people are adding people below you. So when you talk to your colleague Mike, and he decides, yes, I'm in, he's going to start, the second person you enroll is starting your captain leg, okay? And once you have one person active on your right, so that was your sister, okay? And when she's active means they have 80 personal or customer volume points every 4 weeks, okay? So if she's active and Mike is active, again, 80 points, it doesn't matter if it's customer or personal, as long as they're both active, you now become what's called qualified. And I'm going to tell you why that's a benefit. Okay, so you are now qualified because you have one on your right that's active, one on your left. All right, and the first thing, of course, we want to do is talk to Mike and say, get together with him, and you're going to mentor him how to start his business. Now, let's just say you're brand new, because hopefully you did this really quickly. So your sponsor is now helping you, Mike, your sister, these people above you, your your sponsor, they have all a vested interest because it's all rolling up to them too. As well as if Mike, if he starts going and enrolls his brother and his uncle, and then you maybe put this person in and this person puts 2 people in, okay, you can see how these branches suddenly started exploding again on this side. And again, because you got this spot, all right, you accumulate all the volume as it expands from below, no matter where it branches off on, and from the other side, so captain side, co-captain side, and your captain side. Now, to go back, this is the last thing I want to cover. So there's a term, qualified. All right, when you are qualified, which means you have 1 on your right that's active, 1 on your left that you personally sponsored, both these people that are active, 80 points every 4 weeks, then when you're qualified, you can start earning team cycle bonuses. Team cycle bonuses is just one of the 8 ways that we can earn income. And if you haven't seen the video that explains the 8 ways to earn Viseo income, definitely watch that. It's in your app. But this is just one of the ways, and this is a huge way, okay? So you want to understand this. So as these teams grow, and you have a right side and you have a left side, at the end of the week, the computer is going to calculate how many volume points you had on your right and how many points you had on your left. Okay, and every time, I think you can see this here, every time there's 240 points on one side and 480 on the other, and it doesn't matter which one. Okay, it doesn't matter which one has the higher amount. That is going to equal a team cycle bonus of $28. Okay, so if you had, let's say you had, like 1,000 on at the end of the week, you had 1,000 on one side and 250 on the other. Okay, so this is our what if scenario. All right, at the end of the week, let's just say you had 1,000 on one side, 250 on the other. The 480 is going to come from the one that is larger, the 1,000, and then the 240 is going to be covered on this side. So you're going to get $28 for that team cycle bonus. Now you're going to probably wonder, well, what about, this side grew quicker. I have almost 520 volume points that I didn't use. Do I lose that volume point, that volume that didn't cycle? And the answer is, as long as you remain active, no, you keep that, you do get to keep that volume points. Okay, so I kind of call it like your piggy bank. So it puts it in your virtual piggy bank. So you cycled once in this scenario, you got $28, and then you had 520 points left. Okay, so as long as you stay active, and this is a huge benefit, as every week, as you have extra volume that's left in your piggy bank, you keep it as long as you're active. So over time, it's just kind of sometimes it can happen where one side grows quicker than the other, and then the other one picks up. So it's something to keep in mind, and definitely the benefit of staying active, because this will grow, and sometimes it grows faster than others. It can be a roller coaster, but you definitely want to stay active. And again, active means that you have 80 points every 4 weeks. So I hope that helps. I know it can be confusing, and feel free to reach out to me, your sponsor, any of our other leaders on our team. But there is a huge benefit. I did want to show this because other companies don't, some do use the binary and some don't. For instance, there's some companies that use something called a Unilateral, and without drawing it or getting it technical, I can tell you that in those companies, your sponsor gets all your volume, but your sponsor's not putting people on your levels. Okay, but in the binary, you share that side with your sponsor, so you're working together. You have a vested interest in each other. Okay, hope that helps. Feel free to message me, comment, share this if you think it would help someone, and I'll talk to you soon.